So after we made the video that about Greg endangering the lives of children, he revised his history, of course, because we know. Well, let's just pretend that Adam was actually wearing the personal flotation device that he's wearing in this safety and training with Adam. Let's pretend he actually was wearing that, because we all know he wasn't. It's obvious. But I'm just going to talk about personal flotation devices for a little bit. I was actually going to join the Coast Guard. You know, I decided to go to college and go for a degree in philosophy and religion, which is basically worthless, but I was actually going to join the Coast Guard. I live in New Jersey, so Cape May is right here. But let me explain something. It's basically a federal law. When you're on a boat, you need either a Type 1, 2, 3, or 5 personal flotation device. Those are Coast Guard approved. You could have those various types, and one of the things that they have is the inflatable flotation devices. The one that Adam's wearing is actually not a passive flotation device, meaning that he has to activate it himself by pulling a ripcord. So if he was on top of the boat maybe and hit his head, falls into the water, he's unconscious, he can't pull that cord. There's also another federal law, which Greg is violating. You have to actually be 16 years old to use a Coast Guard approved personal flotation device that isn't passive, meaning one that's inflatable. So Greg pretended that the kid had this the whole time when he actually didn't, but Greg, even if he did, you're still in violation of federal law, so I'd like to know why you don't follow any of the laws of your state or your country. That's really something that I want to know. And also, we can blatantly see that the nunchaku that he's using on that boat are not replica training devices. They're obviously real metal. So when you want to revise history, I would look into the laws. Say, oh, he had it on under his uniform. Say something like that. Not, oh, look, here it is. Watch him shake his ass. Because I don't want to see a 10-year-old boy shake his ass. I don't know why you would make him do that. So yeah, Greg, do some research. I know it's really hard, but I think it might even be on Wikipedia, your favorite source. You probably Wikipedia about Coast Guard approved flotation devices, and see that you can't use an inflatable device unless you're over 16 years old. So how does Adam's dad feel about you endangering him like that? Or how does the state of California feel about that? I'd like to know. Have you paid the fines for breaking that law yet? Or have you faced the jail time for endangering the lives of children? I just want to know. Because, it's one thing to fuck around and make fake martial arts from your Taekwondo and Hapkido background and say it's ninjutsu, but it's another thing to have this kid lying for you and almost killing himself. So, just telling you, Greg, get yourself some new life preservers, get yourself some Coast Guard approved ones that are for the age. Basically, it's set up by age, weight, things like that. So you want to actually look into this. I know a lot about it, so if you need help, just ask me, but inflatable personal flotation devices are not for a 10-year-old boy. Go get a real one.